In this video, I'm going to show you how to get started with Rank Math's Content AI, the AI-powered writing assistant that's built right into the Rank Math SEO WordPress plugin. And in this video, you're going to learn how to use it to write, optimize, and improve your blog posts directly inside the WordPress editor. No external tools needed. Now, I'm going to walk you through how to use RankBot, Rank Math's own AI chat assistant, how to generate full-length articles using the blog post wizard, how to create and publish optimized content using the built-in content editor, and much more. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to leverage Content AI to save time, boost productivity, and write SEO-friendly content that ranks higher in the search results. And real quick, before we get started, if you get any value out of this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to the Blog Within YouTube channel. Helps me bring you more resources, and it keeps you up to date with all the AI, web, and tech trends happening throughout the year. But either way, thank you so much for all your support. All right, with that being said, let's get started. So in order to use Content AI, you'll need to have the Rank Math SEO plugin installed and activated on your WordPress website. Now, if you haven't done that yet, I have a full step-by-step tutorial that walks you through the entire installation and setup process, and I'll link to that video in the video description below. Now, Content AI is a paid add-on to Rank Math, so you'll need to have an active subscription to access its AI tools. And you'll get 750 free Content AI credits when signing up for Rank Math, but once those are gone, you'll need to upgrade to a paid account. So to get started, head over to the Rank Math website and click on the Content AI tab at the top of the page. From here, click the Buy Now button, and that'll take you to the pricing and plans page. And as you can see, Rank Math offers 3 Content AI plans: Starter, Creator, and Expert. Now, depending on how many credits you need each month, that'll vary. The Starter plan is great if you're just getting started, while the Creator plan is their most popular option for mid-sized content creators. And then if you're managing multiple websites or producing a lot of content each month, the Expert plan will give you the most credits and flexibility. Then once you've selected your plan and completed your purchase, Content AI will be added to your account. No need to download or install anything else. You can confirm that it's active on your site and account by clicking the My Account tab in the top navigation menu. And this will take you to your Rank Math dashboard. And from here, you'll see your available products, including the Rank Math SEO plugin and your Content AI plan. You'll also notice your account credits displayed here as well. For example, 5,000 monthly credits if you're on the starter plan. And these credits are what you'll use to generate AI-powered content and run Content AI tools inside your WordPress editor. Now, you'll also notice the How to Use button. Click that and it'll open Rank Math's official documentation and video tutorial showing you how to get started. This is an awesome resource if you're brand new to Content AI and Rank Math. They have an amazing knowledge base that I use all the time, so I highly recommend checking these resources out whenever you have some extra time. And on that note, let's start using Content AI. Now that you've set up your Content AI plan, let's jump into how to actually use it inside WordPress. And in this part of the video, I'll show you how to access the Content AI dashboard, explore its built-in tools, and then use it directly inside the WordPress editor to generate and improve your blog content. This is where the real magic happens. By integrating AI directly into your writing workflow, you could save time, overcome writer's block, and create SEO-optimized content without ever leaving WordPress. So, I'm currently in my WordPress dashboard, and I've already installed and activated the Rank Math plugin, which again gives us access to the Content AI feature. Now, we're not going to go through the steps of how to install and activate Rank Math in this video, but if you need guidance on that process, feel free to check out my Rank Math tutorial linked in the video description below. Okay, so after you've installed and activated the Rank Math plugin, from your WordPress dashboard, look for the Rank Math SEO option on the left-hand menu. And then when you hover over it, you'll see a new option labeled Content AI. Go ahead and click on that. And this will open the Content AI dashboard where you can access over 40 different AI-powered writing tools. Here you'll find templates for everything from blog posts and product descriptions to social media captions, ad copy, and even YouTube video scripts. You can use these tools to quickly create or refine just about any type of written content that you need for your website or marketing. Next, let's look at how to use Content AI inside the back end of an actual blog post. So to do this, hover over Posts in the left-hand menu and click on All Posts. Then hover over the post that you want to edit and click Edit. And then once the post opens in the WordPress editor, place your cursor anywhere that you want to add content, and you'll see a prompt that says type / to choose a block or 2 / to use Content AI. This is your shortcut to activate the Content AI assistant directly inside your blog post editor. Simply type 2 / like this, and you'll see the Content AI prompt appear. You can now enter any command or request to the AI. For example, you might type something like, expand on this intro on the rise of AI in blogging. And after a few seconds, Content AI will automatically generate new text based on your request. And if you look in the lower left corner of the Content AI text box, you'll have the option to use this new text in your post, or have the AI regenerate it, or have the AI write more. Now, for the sake of time, I'm going to use this, so if you're happy with it, click the Use button, and the newly generated text will be applied to the post in a paragraph block, expanding on our original intro. That's awesome. But that's not all. You can also use Content AI on current blog content within the post. Simply find some text that you want to work on and place your cursor in the paragraph block. Then within the editing toolbar at the top of the block, you'll see the Content AI icon. Clicking this opens a drop-down menu with all the Content AI commands that you could use on the block of text. This includes things like run as a command, write more, improve, summarize, write analogy, and fix grammar. Each one performs a different type of action. For instance, write more expands on your existing paragraph, summarize condenses long sections, and fix grammar instantly corrects spelling and syntax errors. And in this example, I'm going to click Improve to see how Content AI can rewrite this section in a clearer and more natural way. And after a few seconds, Content AI generates an enhanced version of the paragraph, making the writing sound smoother and more polished. Then once you're happy with the result, just click Use to replace your original text with the new AI-generated version. And one thing to note, it won't remove the original text that I approved upon. At least it didn't for me. So to ensure that you don't have somewhat repetitive content, you'll want to remove the original paragraph block so that the only newly improved AI-generated content appears in the blog post. Then for the sake of the example, let's use the Content AI commands again. This time, I'll click on the purple AI icon in the toolbar and choose Write More from the dropdown. This command tells Content AI to expand on the selected paragraph and add new, relevant details that build on what's already written. And after a few seconds, you'll see that the AI adds a brand new section that flows naturally with the rest of the article. And in this example, Content AI added even more depth to the topic by explaining how AI can help generate new content ideas, analyze audience data, and optimize posts for SEO. It even mentioned how automation can free up time for you to focus on creativity and engagement, which fits perfectly within the context of this post. All right, then once you're happy with the result, just click the Use button. You can also continue refining it further by selecting Regenerate for a new variation, or click Write More again to keep expanding on the topic. And as you can see here, the final result blends seamlessly with the rest of the post, creating a stronger, more comprehensive section, all without leaving the WordPress editor. This is one of the biggest advantages of using Content AI. It gives you the power to improve, expand, or rework your content instantly while maintaining your creative flow right here within the WordPress editor. Next, you can access even more Content AI features by clicking the AI button in the upper right corner of your WordPress editor, and it will be right next to the Rank Math button and will display your SEO score on it. Then once opened, you'll have access to keyword research, content writing assistant, access to the AI tools library, and link suggestions, all accessible here in this little menu. Starting with the keyword research tool, simply type the focus keyword or keyword phrase that you want to research, and I'm going to go with AI and blogging. And then this lets you target your focus keyword research by region. By default, it's set to worldwide, but if you click this drop down, you'll see a full list of countries to choose from. This allows you to narrow your keyword research to a specific geographic area, which is especially helpful if your blog or business targets a particular country or audience. For example, if your content is focused on readers in the United States, you could select United States from the list to get keyword data and trends that are specific to that region. Then next, click the research button to start the analysis. And you'll see a note that says how many credits will be used, in this case 500 credits. And then after a few seconds, Content AI will display detailed keyword insights, including an overall Content AI score, which shows how well your article is optimized for that topic. Below that, you'll find useful metrics like word count, heading count, link count, and media count, all with recommended ranges to help you structure your posts for better SEO performance. And the goal here is to match your post to the ideal balance of content length, internal links, and media for your chosen keyword. Then below that, you'll see a list of keywords that Rank Math suggests using in your article, along with how many times each has been used. And these are tailored suggestions based on your topic and target region, so incorporating them naturally into your content can help boost relevance and search visibility. You could also click on the Questions tab to see common questions people are asking about your focus keyword. These can serve as great ideas for subheadings or FAQ sections to make your article more comprehensive. And then finally, under the Links tab, Rank Math provides related link suggestions to help you build internal links within your site, which further strengthens your SEO. And with all these insights in one place, the Content AI Keyword Research tool makes it easy to fine-tune your post and ensure that it's optimized for both readers and search engines, all without leaving the WordPress editor. The next tool you could use here is the Content Writing Assistant. Just click that pencil and paper icon, and this opens the Writing Assistant inside Content AI. This tool is perfect for generating short sections of copy, outlines, or even full paragraphs directly inside the WordPress editor. At the top, you'll see a text box labeled Instructions. This is where you'll tell the AI exactly what you want to write. You could be as specific or as general as you want here. For example, I'm just going to type, write an intro to this blog post about the rise of AI in blogging. Then below that, you'll see an option for tone, where you could choose the writing style that best fits your content. By default, it's set to formal, but you could click the drop-down to select from a variety of tones like informal, friendly, conversational, etc. This allows you to instantly adjust the voice of your content to match your brand or audience. Next, there's a field for your focus keyword, where you can enter the main keyword that you want the AI to keep in mind while generating the content. And again, in this example, I'll enter AI and blogging. This helps Content AI tailor the generated text to include your target keyword naturally throughout the content. Then under that, you could select your desired length. They're short, medium, or long, depending on how much content you want the AI to produce. Then once everything looks good, click the Generate button, and Content AI will start writing your content in real time. And after a few seconds, it will produce a well-written, SEO-friendly paragraph that fits your topic and tone. And here you could see the Content AI generated an intro that ties perfectly into the theme of the article, highlighting how AI is transforming blogging and content creation. From here, you can click Use to insert it directly into your post, or select Regenerate to create a different variation if you want to try another version. But one thing you're probably noticing is that the new content from the Content Assistant is automatically added at the end of the post. No worries, just click the three-dot icon there in the toolbar of the block, and that opens up some more block editing options like copying this block. And that way you could just manually add a new paragraph block and paste this text at the top of the post. However, I'm not going to do that, so we'll just delete it for now. Okay, moving on to the next feature. If we click the other pencil and paper icon next to the right icon, this opens up the full AI tools library. This gives you access to all 40 plus AI powered tools that you could use and apply to your post right here in the WordPress editor. Now, we're not going to use all of these tools right now, but these are great tools to explore once you start optimizing or expanding your post later on. And the best part is that you can access all of these without leaving the WordPress editor, so you could research, write, and optimize in one seamless workflow. All right, next, let's move on to another helpful feature inside Content AI, which is RankBot. And this is Rank Math's own AI-powered chat assistant. And to access it, just click the speech bubble icon. And RankBot works just like a personal SEO assistant right inside WordPress. You can ask it any question related to SEO, content optimization, or even general blogging strategies, and it'll give you a clear, actionable answer within seconds. When you open RankBot, you'll see a few example questions to get you started, like how do backlinks affect SEO, or why is keyword research important for SEO? And you can click on one of these to test it out, or you could type your own custom question into the chat box below. And for this example, I'm going to type, how can I improve a blog post's SEO? And then click the send icon to send that through. And then after a few seconds, RankBot provides a detailed step-by-step response. It lists actionable recommendations like conducting keyword research, optimizing headings and meta descriptions, using alt text for images, ensuring your content is original, engaging, and even monitoring analytics to track performance. And what's great about RankBot is that it answers are practical and easy to follow, making it perfect for both beginners and experienced bloggers. And whether you're writing a new post or updating an old one, you could use RankBot to troubleshoot SEO issues, brainstorm new content ideas, or clarify best practices, all without switching tabs or leaving the editor. That covers everything inside the blog post content AI section. As you can see, this area gives you tons of flexibility when it comes to creating and optimizing your content, from writing introductions and outlines to expanding sentences, rewriting paragraphs, and even generating SEO titles and descriptions. It's an all-in-one writing assistant designed to help you streamline your workflow and keep your content fully optimized without ever leaving the editor. I know I say that a lot, but trust me, when you have to jump around from plugin to plugin or tool to tool, being able to do this all within the same location in the backend is a huge time saver. All right, let's switch gears a bit. Now, I know we just went over RankBot, but let me quickly show you another way to access the RankBot and use it from your Content AI dashboard. So the version of the RankBot that we're about to cover works just like the one that we just went over, but it's accessed from the Content AI dashboard instead of the backend of a blog post. So to open it, just head over to Rank Math SEO and the WordPress sidebar and click on Content AI. Then from here at the top of the screen, select the Chat tab. And then you'll see the same helpful assistant appear ready to answer your SEO-related questions, generate ideas, and even walk you through keyword and content strategies, all from a clean, distraction-free workspace. And then once you're inside the chat hub, you'll see some example questions just like before. And then you can click on any of these to get an instant answer, or you could type your own custom question into the message box at the bottom. And in this example, I'm going to type, what are 5 things every blog post should have for SEO? And then we'll click the blue send icon on the right to send that through. And then after a few seconds, RankBot responds with a clear list of recommendations. Things like adding targeted keywords in your titles and headers, using optimized alt text for images, linking to credible sources, writing accurate meta descriptions, and making sure your site is mobile friendly and loads fast. It's a quick and powerful way to get actionable advice directly inside your Rank Math dashboard. No need to switch tabs or Google SEO checklists. And then just below the chat box, you'll also see a button labeled Prompts Library, and clicking this opens a collection of pre-built prompt templates that you could use to get specific results faster. For example, here you could choose from prompts like create an ad for your product, fix grammar in the blog post, write a beginner's guide, or even generate a personal story. You can also browse by category using the filter buttons at the top like SEO, blog, marketing and sales, or e-commerce. And then if you want to take things a step further, you can even create and save your own custom prompts, making it easy to reuse them for future projects. And for this example, I'm going to go with one of the pre-made prompts in the SEO category, and I'll select long tail keywords, which is designed to help you identify more specific keyword phrases related to your topic. And then once I click on that option, a preview appears showing exactly what the prompt will do. And in this case, it says list long tail keywords related to the blog post. And then there's the post title placeholder. And to use it, just click the blue Use Prompt button on the right, and that automatically loads the prompt into the message box at the bottom of the screen. From here, all you need to do is replace that placeholder text with your actual blog post title. So I'll type in the rise of AI in blogging, and then click the send button. And within a few seconds, RankBot generates a full list of long-tail keyword ideas related to that topic. You could see suggestions like how AI is transforming blogging. In 2023, we definitely want to change that. The benefits of using AI tools for bloggers, AI-driven strategies for increasing blog traffic, and the role of AI in personalized content for readers. Now, even though it said it gave the wrong year, 2023, these are still a great way to uncover new content ideas, SEO angles, and search phrases that you could target throughout your post. It saves you from manually brainstorming or switching to another keyword tool, since RankBot does all the heavy lifting for you right here in the dashboard. All right, moving on. Next, let me show you how to use the blog post wizard AI tool to generate blog content with the help of AI. Next, let's take a look at one of the most powerful tools inside Content AI, in my opinion, and that is the blog post wizard. This feature lets you create a complete blog post from start to finish in just a few steps. So to get started, from your Content AI dashboard, click on Blog Post Wizard. It should be one of the first ones listed there. And once you open it, you'll notice the wizard is broken into multiple steps, shown here at the top of the window. And in this first section, we'll focus on generating the blog post idea. And on the left side, you'll fill out a few key fields that help the AI understand your topic, your audience, and your writing preferences. And first, you'll start by describing your industry or niche. And for this example, I'll type AI tools for blogging. Next, you'll select your audience, and you can either leave it as general audience or choose something more specific. And when you click in that box, you'll see a drop down of preset options like sports fans, writers, healthcare professionals, and tech enthusiasts. And since my topic focuses on blogging and technology, I'll select tech enthusiasts. Below that, you'll set the tone for your content. Now, this determines how the AI will write your post, whether it's formal, casual, friendly, technical, or persuasive. And for now, I'm going to leave it on formal, but you could easily adjust this based on your brand's voice or audience. Next, moving down to the style section, this determines the type of article that you want to create. For example, whether it's a tutorial, review, case study, opinion piece, or something else. When you click inside this box, you'll see a drop-down of preset options like listicle, tutorial, review, case study, opinion, etc. And for this example, I'm going to select listicle since we're creating a post that highlights multiple AI tools for bloggers. Below that, you'll see the output language setting. This controls the language that your content will be generated in. It's set to US English by default, but you could easily switch it to another language if needed. Then once everything looks good, click the Generate button there at the bottom. And after a few seconds, Content AI generates your blog post idea, which appears on the right-hand side under Output. And in this example, it came up with Top 10 AI Tools Revolutionizing the Blogging Landscape. Now, if you're not completely satisfied with the first result, you could click Regenerate to instantly get new variations until you find one that you like. And in my case, the next idea it produced was 10 essential AI tools every blogger should know about, which fits perfectly with the direction that I want this post to take. So once you've found the idea that works best for your topic, go ahead and click Next Step to move into the next phase of the wizard, where you'll start defining your blog post topic and outline. And then over on the left-hand side, the first field is your topic, which is automatically carried over from the idea that you just approved. And again, in this case, it's 10 essential AI tools every blogger should know about. Then below that, you'll see a section labeled Main Points and Ideas. Here, you could either type in your own key talking points or let the AI generate them for you. And to save time, I'm going to click the Generate with AI link there. And after a few seconds, Content AI fills in a list of related points, things like content generation tools, SEO optimization software, social media management platforms, image creation, editing tools, and so on. These will serve as the foundation for your outline, and the Generating with AI feature came in handy if you're pressed for time. Okay, the next field should look familiar. You can refine your audience, but I'll keep those configurations as is. Then below that is the focus keyword phrase. So go ahead and enter the main keyword or keywords that you want the blog post to focus on. And for this example, I'm going to type AI tools for bloggers as my keyword phrase. And then scrolling down, you can reconfigure the tone, style, and output language if needed. But again, I'm leaving all these as is. And then once you're ready, click the Generate button again. And then in a few moments, Content AI creates a complete blog post outline on the right-hand side. And as you can see here, taking a closer look at it, it organized the content into clear sections, starting with content generation tools, SEO optimization software, social media management platforms, and so on. Each section even includes subtopics like benefits of using AI for content creation, AI tools for SEO analysis, best practices, and more. And this outline is a great starting point because it gives you a full roadmap for your article. You can always refine, reorder, or regenerate the outline if you want to explore different angles or focus areas. But once you're happy with your outline, click the Write Post button, and this will move us to the final step, where the blog post wizard takes everything that we've set up, the topic, outline, audience, tone, and focus keyword, and generates a complete long-form blog article. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is that this part usually takes a minute or two to process, especially for longer posts. And in this example, the generated article was around 2,800 words, so it's completely normal for the system to take a little extra time. But I'm going to fast forward for the sake of time, and once it's done, you'll see your output, the long-form content, appear on the right-hand side. And the AI wrote a full blog post complete with a title, introduction, and structured sections that followed the outline that we approved earlier. And here you can see it starts with 10 essential AI tools every blogger should know about, followed by an introduction that explains the value of AI in content creation, and then it dives into the detailed sections like content generation tools, SEO optimization software, etc. Then if you scroll down, you'll notice just how in-depth this article is. It's essentially a ready-to-publish article. You can review it here, make sure everything looks good, and then click the copy button in the top right corner to copy the entire article to your clipboard. From there, you'll need to manually paste the content into your WordPress editor. So to do that, you'll just create a new blog post and then paste the content in the block editor and make any formatting adjustments you'd like, such as headings, images, links, etc. Now, one thing you'll probably notice is that you have to manually type out the title. From what I understand, the title wasn't included in the content of the actual blog post. So you'll have to remember what the title is. But if you don't, I will show you a quick way to access the title in the next section of the tutorial. But after you enter the title, simply paste the content in the blog post editor like so, and you have a full blog post ready to be edited, configured, optimized, etc. for the world to see. All right, moving on. Next, let me show you how to use the content editor to generate blog post content and have it automatically post to your WordPress blog. So now that we've seen how to manually copy and paste your blog post into WordPress, let's take a look at another way to publish your AI-generated content, this time using the content editor inside Rank Math's Content AI dashboard. So from your WordPress dashboard, go ahead and hover your mouse over Rank Math SEO in the sidebar and then select Content AI. And then towards the top of the screen, click on the tab that says Content Editor. And this section is essentially your built-in workspace for writing, editing, and publishing AI-generated content directly inside WordPress. On the right-hand side, you'll still have access to all the AI tools that we've used so far, including the blog post wizard, blog post idea, outline, introduction, conclusion, and more. And for this example, I'll be using the blog post wizard again, but since we've already covered each step in detail earlier, I'm going to speed through this part, but the setup process is the exact same. You'll describe your niche, select your audience, tone, style, and output language, and then generate your blog post idea, outline, and then the final content. Then once the post has been generated, you'll notice two buttons appear in the top right corner of the output window. This time, you'll have the ability to copy or insert. So instead of copying the content this time, let's click Insert, and this will automatically paste the full article directly into the content editor window on the left. From here, you can review your post, make any formatting edits, adjust headings, or refine paragraphs before publishing. You can also use the Content AI in the editor like we did earlier in the video, either by clicking the / 2 times or just place your cursor in a block and open the Content AI commands. And then whenever you're happy with how your post looks, click the Create New Post button located in the top right of the editor. And this will instantly create a brand new WordPress post using your generated content, saving you the manual copy and paste step. Now, one quick thing to point out about using the content editor is that when you insert the post into WordPress, it doesn't include the title. So before publishing, you'll want to make sure your post has the correct title added at the top. And here's the easiest way to do that. So you can either remember what it is, but if you don't, you'll want to first save this as a draft to make sure all your work is saved. Then within the WordPress sidebar, go back to the Rank Math SEO option and click Content AI. Then from here, click on the History tab. And this section keeps a record of everything that you've generated with the AI, including your full blog posts, outline, introductions, and other related outputs. And then if you scroll and look through the list, you'll find your recent content labeled by type. For example, there's blog post outline or long form content. And this outline version is especially helpful because it includes the original blog post title that was generated by the AI, which is what we want. So all you need to do here is highlight it and copy it. And I'm on my Mac, so I'm clicking Command C to copy it. And then back at the blog post editor, I'm just going to paste it into the field at the top of the content there, and that's the title field. And I'm clicking Command P to paste it. And that's it. Your blog post now has a complete title, introduction, and formatted content ready to go. From here, you can continue editing it, optimizing it, formatting it, etc., all before publishing your new article for the world to see. All right, moving on. Next, let me quickly show you a few tips on how to configure your content AI settings. In this last portion of the tutorial, we're going to wrap things up with a few quick tips on how to configure the content AI settings inside Rank Math. And I'm going to show you where to find the settings, how to customize them to fit your workflow, and how to access Rank Math's built-in knowledge base for additional help and tutorials. Okay, so from your WordPress dashboard, hover over Rank Math SEO on the left and click on Dashboard. And this will open a panel that shows all of the available Rank Math modules. And then find the Content AI module and click the Settings button there in the lower left corner. From here, you could customize your global AI preferences, including your default country, tone, audience, and language. And these settings determine how Rank Math's Content AI tailors its suggestions for when you're generating new content. You can also specify which post types you want Content AI to work with, such as posts, pages, or custom post types. And then once you've made your adjustments, just click the Save Changes button there at the bottom. Another thing I want to point out here at the bottom of the screen is that you could also see how many credits you have left for the month along with your renewal date. And if you ever run low on credits, you could click the Here link to upgrade or purchase more. You could also click that little refresh icon there towards the left to refresh your current available credits. And this comes in handy if you purchase credits and for some reason they aren't reflecting here in WordPress. Just click refresh and your credits should refresh to the correct amount. Now, if you ever have questions about how Content AI works, you could quickly access the Rank Math knowledge base. And to do that, click the question mark icon located in the upper right corner of your Rank Math dashboard. And this will open the full knowledge base where you'll find articles covering every feature, including how to use Content AI, build SEO reports, or connect Rank Math with Google Search Console, and so much more. It's a great resource whenever you want to learn more or troubleshoot any issues that may come up. All right, that's going to wrap up this tutorial. Overall, Rank Math's Content AI is an incredibly powerful addition to WordPress. It gives you access to smart AI tools that not only help you write high-quality blog content, but also optimize it for SEO, all without ever having to leave your WordPress dashboard. And whether you're generating post ideas, creating outlines, or fine-tuning titles and descriptions, Content AI streamlines the entire process and helps you publish content that performs better and ranks higher. And if you're looking to save time while improving your blog's SEO strategy, I highly recommend giving Content AI a try. Just visit the link in the video description below to get started. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So that's going to do it for this video. If you found it helpful, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Blog with Ben YouTube channel. Also, if you're looking to start a blog, check out these 2 videos on how to build, grow, and monetize a WordPress blog. They'll walk you through the entire process step by step. And as always, your support means a great deal to me and my family, and for that, I thank you. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.